What's up, guys? Fattern, and we're going to be talking about this game, Ghost. As you know, in my last video, you saw that I do have the game. I don't have any gameplay. I'm not going to put up any gameplay, and I'm not going to talk about anything dumb that will get a strike put on my channel. So this is going to be my review of the pros and cons of Call of Duty so far. Again, I haven't played with all the guns. I don't know everything. I'm just saying how the game feels to me. So let's just start off with saying that the bots are a new level of bots, a new type of AI, because they will camp in corners and kick your butt. So that's actually a nice little change of pace, that the bots are different. But we're going to go ahead and start with the guns and how the guns feel separately. The SMGs definitely feel like an SMG category. You definitely feel quicker with them. They definitely are good in short range. Assault rifles are definitely good for medium to short, maybe a little bit of long. That's where the marksman rifles come in. They definitely come in for that long range. They're spammable weapons, so that's cool. And then sniper rifles, standard sniper rifles, and shotguns, they feel about the same. And then always there's a riot shield. Stating the first bad thing, secondaries feel like useless, and not that that's a terrible thing, because then you can actually take off a secondary and use that as an extra point towards your perks. If you didn't know, you get 8 points for perks. Each perk has like a different point value assigned to it, and you put them together to make 8. If you use like no secondary, no no secondary, no tactical, no lethal, that's an extra 3 points, one for each thing, so you can go ahead and add more to it. It doesn't matter, you always can have like 2 attachments on your gun. I don't think that affects how many points you have. Maybe I'm wrong. But so you can have like 8, 9, 10, 11 points depending on what suits your playstyle. Like I said, I personally think secondaries suck, except for maybe the launchers. And so I would usually get rid of a secondary and play with an extra perk or something. So that's cool. The point system for perks is actually pretty sweet. All the perks just have their own values assigned to them. You can choose whatever you want and go from there. That's really cool. So you can have a lot of different setups. What I don't like is actually one addition I do like, or re-addition from MW3, is that each class has its own like perk setup, not perk setup, but kill streak setup. So you can choose if you want assault for one, specials for one, or support for another. And unlike Black Ops, where you just took one kill streak set up into battle, that came back, so that's pretty cool. No death streaks, that's nice. Blitz is a really fun mode. The assault rifles feel really good. The SMGs feel really good. It takes a little bit of getting used to, but they feel good. I don't know too much about the LMGs. They do sound very powerful, and they look pretty powerful from the camper bots that kill me. So that's good. Snipers, it's definitely something to get used to. I'm sure you've heard that sniping is completely different. Well, it is. It's true. It's a fact. It's real. They are different. It does take a little bit of getting used to. And now I'm going to talk a little bit about the things that I don't like, followed up by the things that I do like, because we always like to end off on a good note. The things that I don't like are the kill streaks and the streak setup. Assault is okay. Obviously, you get the dog Riley out of the 5 kill streak, but the one thing I do not like about it is that dog like never goes away. Unless someone kills it, that dog's staying with you for like the whole game. I'm not sure if that's 100% true, but it like never goes away. That's stupid. There should not be AI things that never go away. I guess in the, like the Guardian for Black Ops 2, like that went away after a while. Usually because someone shot it and killed it, but it didn't take that long. Like, this dog will come out, kill you, and it doesn't go away forever. So, like, maybe it's not a big deal. I don't know yet. We'll see how the multiplayer turns out. But it doesn't go away from you. That's stupid. There shouldn't be more, like, things running around the map that you can't kill or don't go away after a while. Like, helicopters go away after a while. The dog will not go away. Like, I was playing against recruit bots. They're the easiest bots. And literally, I stood out in the middle of the map, and the dog would kill people and like never died, because you have to kill it or it'll just keep killing things. So that, I wish it would go away after like 30 seconds or maybe a minute, but staying with you forever or indefinitely is pretty stupid. Maybe it'll be cool like if you're the only one that has that ability, but when everyone has that ability, it's gonna be bad. It sucks. And then the same thing goes with support. The support streaks are way too OP. Not OP in the fact that, if you use support that you're just going to dominate every game. But there's going to be so many things that will annoy you from people that use support. It's really just a noob crutch times 1,000. And it's way worse than it was in MW3. MW3, you pretty much had an EMP, I think, and like a stealth bomber, pretty much it in terms of... and then like the Osprey gunner thingy that dropped care packages. But that was pretty much like... whatever, it wasn't the worst thing in the world, but it sucked. It's worse in in Ghost. It's definitely worse. It's worse, believe me. You'll see when you get it, it's worse. There's going to be more things that annoy you and that take up room in the game that they shouldn't have, that also don't go away for like a minute or 2 minutes or actually forever unless they die. So that sucks as well. You'll see what I'm talking about. Not giving away any spoilers, but it's bad. And then Specialist, they kind of made Specialist a little bit weaker because, I don't know. In MW3, you got, your first 3 perks you started off with. Then you earned like 3 more perks until you got the Specialist bonus, which you got all perks. But the thing in MW3 was every perk had like a second perk to it. So if there were like, 5 blue perks, 5 red, and 5 like yellow perks, or 5 or 6, you also got like the secondary one if it was pro. So technically you weren't getting like 3 perks or like 6 perks. You were getting like 30 perks. You're getting like 30 perks. But in Ghost, they don't do that. In Ghost, you get like your 8 points, and then you get like your bonus perks, and there's a little bit more, and then there's still like half the perks that you can't use. Granted, a lot of them are kind of dumb, or that like I wouldn't want to use, but it feels like they nerfed Specialist, but then buffed Assault and really buffed. They really buffed support. They really buffed it, and it's just it makes me mad. It makes me sad that now they're just like supporting like newbie players. So that's that. There's a lot of big maps, so it feels like it's going to be hard to find people on. Is there anything else bad that I can think about? Because I want to get all the bad out of the way. I want to get all the bad out of the way and talk about all the good. The other bad part is I feel very limited by the gun attachment selection. In Black Ops 2, you could have basically the things that are perks now in MW3 or perks in Ghost. Like Stalker. Obviously, you got a stock on your gun, or like Long Barrel. Long Barrel doesn't change, but Fast Max, something like that, or Quick Draw. Those were gun things, and you could change up perks. This, pretty much your gun, you get a reticle attachment if you'd like, a barrel attachment like a silencer, like a long barrel, and then a bullet thing, kind of like rapid fire or like full metal jacket type thing. So like you only get to choose from those 3 things. There's no like, laser sight. There's no, there's no laser sight, whatever. There's like steady aims back, obviously, but you feel very hampered in terms of like what you can do with your gun and make it different. That's why I loved Black Ops 2, is because you could do so much with your gun, but then still have so many different perk choices in it. It made sense. Here, it doesn't feel that great, but another thing that sucks about the weapons is there's like some guns that already have things like tied into them, and there's only one that I feel like it's very useful for. There's one assault rifle that has a laser sight built in, so that's pretty cool. But then there's like I think there's like a Honey Badger or some other gun that you've seen that has like a silencer built in, and like I don't think you can remove it. So that's dumb. That's real dumb. You can't do anything with it. If you can, I misspoke. I apologize, but I think that's stupid that you can't remove it. You should be able to remove it, kind of like maybe you can. Like I said, I haven't done all the exploring. Actually, we're gonna find out right now. We're gonna go to this class that already has it built in. Actually, I'm just going to make it right now. It'll say, like, which gun was it that has the built-in silencer to it? It was an assault. I think it was a Honey Badger. Honey Badger has an automatic silencer in it. Yeah, you cannot remove it. You don't get any barrel attachments. Automatic silencer, unless they let you change that in multiplayer, but you can add a sight, you can add an under barrel attachment, or you can, have, like I said, like rapid fire. There's no way to remove that silencer. That sucks. I hope they change that for competitive play at least, because otherwise that's just poopity poops, and nobody wants to deal with that. So those are all the bad things. All the good things are there's a lot of customization in terms of what you can do with perks. And so like if you like you want to be like really fast, I'm gonna go ahead and look at some stuff here. You can use a lot of like the speed perks, like the stuff that you've seen before, like sleight of hand, quick draw, steady aim, things like that. Like you can put on like 4 or 5 perks if you take away your second stuff, and if you add in specialists, you can still get a few more. So you can actually have quite a few perks and be really fast, like really quickly. So that's pretty cool. I also do like, let me go and the game modes. Blitz is really, really cool. Blitz is really cool. It's a lot of fun. It's a new way to set it up and go at it. Let's see what else is it. You can modify your soldier. Like that's really cool. I know they talked about that. You can change a whole lot of stuff up there. The guns feel really good. The SMGs and the assault rifles feel awesome. I really like them. They feel like they're going to be really cool, and they work well. I like that a lot. They look like they're going to be manageable, and there are some things that are a little different than others, but they do feel pretty cool. You can change your reticles again for your sights as usual. The tacticals and the lethals, there's not a ton to choose from, but I feel like since it's simplified, it's going to make it easier. And again, when it comes to the strike package, Assault has some pretty cool stuff in it. I think you guys are going to like that a lot. I really think that's going to be a really good strong point. And another really cool thing, usually when you would press like the back button or select button and your screen would pop up and it takes up the whole thing of like how many people are playing or whatever, that only comes up in your top right corner. So you can either have like what your kills, what your deaths are right there, and it always is there, or you can hit like select or back and then it puts up like the full game and you can see those people and see what they're doing. That's pretty sweet. And like I said, you can add strike packages to each individual one, so you can either have like one have an assault package, one have specialist, one have support. That's really cool. The automatically having 2 attachments for the gun is really cool as well. So you automatically can have 2 attachments. That's always going to make it better. And there's like something else that's locked here. I'm not sure what that is. Extra attachment perk. Same thing with your secondary, having an extra secondary attachment. And then the camos they have for your gun are actually really sweet. I hope they add in more, but they're pretty cool. You can find those online. I'm not going to tell you where. I'm not going to tell you who posted them. But that's pretty cool. The maps are decent layouts. I like them. There's a lot of routes to go through. A little big, but a lot of routes to get lost in. And other than that, I don't know too much else to talk about. Like I said, I don't know all the game modes that will be available online. I have some of them. I've played a few of the maps, and other than that, you know, it seems like it could go either way with this game. It could be really cool if, you know, they have competitive modes. We don't know what those modes are yet, because when you go to multiplayer, obviously the servers aren't up, but it doesn't say if there's a league play or something like that, or a community playlist, so we don't know about that yet. We don't know how strong these specialist or support streaks really will be until the game starts. But so far, I'm having some fun with it. It's a new game to grind out and play and experience. And the Extinction mode is also very fun. You can look that up. I will be posting Extinction gameplay and other gameplays when the game finally comes out and you know, the embargo is lifted, so you can post gameplays. But if you want to see more of that stuff and have my opinions on which guns are the best and what setups are good to use, make sure to subscribe. I know a few of you already have since you saw my unboxing video. I will be bringing as much of that out as soon as possible now that I actually have a little bit of time. So I probably won't be putting out a lot of videos between like now and then. But in this next Tuesday, there's going to be videos hitting. I'm going to have videos preloaded, and I have to because I'm going to be helping my girlfriend move, and I'm going to be moving. So that's going to be a little bit of a pain in the butt. But there's a lot of good stuff here. There's some things that I do not like, and there's room for fixes and improvements, so I hope that happens. Otherwise, I'm excited for Ghost. I did a commentary like this like a few minutes ago, and then when I reflected on it a little bit, I was like, I don't know. It seemed a little too negative. I wanted to end it on a positive note, saying like, hey, man, don't think that Ghost isn't going to be a good game if they support it like Treyarch supports their games. It should be pretty fun. A lot of the assault rifles are fun to use, and the SMGs really feel like fun SMGs, so you'll just have to decide on your own. But like I said, subscribe here. Follow me on Twitter. It's just twitter.com/Fadern. Or if you want to play with me at some point, you know, you can add me on Xbox Live. I will be uploading, like I said, as many helpful gameplays, letting you guys know what guns are the best first, letting you know what streaks or setups to try out and how these things work. That way you guys can, you know, go ahead and try it for yourself and get a leg up on the competition. Anyways, I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Peace!